Hello, I've been waiting to do this game changer project for too long, and so today is the day. Unfortunately, I've tuned in and the renovations next door have started, and there's a man with a hammer. Can't hear him at the moment, but he could sort of join us at some point during this video. Um, what is this video? It is my project, the Game Changer Project. What is the Game Changer Project? For me, it is an idea I had about stepping up our game, in that the Federation of Light are asking us, and White Cloud, all the time now, to come into this true knowing of who we are. And because we're going to need to know, apparently, with all that's going to take place within this year. So I came up with this thought of this game changer project, changing the game, in that for me personally, I don't feel I do enough to A, serve my soul, and B, to serve the whole. Life gets in the way, doesn't it? So many times I could get into bed and I think, well, I didn't do meditation today. Did I think about anybody else? Did I do this? No, 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 because I did my shopping. I did this. Everything just takes over and we leave what is the most important thing till the very last. So I've lost my stride because the old hammering started. So we leave all that till last, when really that should be the most important. That should be first and foremost, to get things done in the day that serve our soul. So because within that, it makes such a difference to the soul self. And I've been doing this little project, which I'm going to talk about, every day since the new year. So we're talking 6 weeks or something. And the difference it has made in myself, in strength of knowing my light, in strength in all things, in my mood, apart from the man hammering next door. But just really upping my game. And I just think that if everybody, if we all sort of spread this about and did the same, then we are really working towards getting where we want to get. Now, I fully understand this is nothing new. Loads of people are well on target on their pathway, etc., and it might not be their cup of tea at all. But if you're anything like me, that allows a day to go by, or did do, without serving my soul, then this is for you. My first thing that I want to say is that it came to me the other day as well, that if we could pass this around, that on the hour, every time you look at your clock and you happen to go, oh, it's 11 o'clock or whatever, if we all said on the hour, whenever we saw the hour, I am love, I am light, in gratitude, I am. It's all you've got to say. Every time you look at the clock, and it's on the hour. I've been finding, oh, what's the time? Looked at the clock, it's past. And I go, oh, well, I'll say it now anyway. But my point being is that whenever we think to do that on the hour, then the more people that hear about it will be saying the same on the hour. So all over the world, people will be reaffirming, I am love, I am light, in gratitude I am. And you'll know that you are never alone in saying that we are building this bond between us all to move us forward. So that was a thing that I'd be really happy for anybody to pass on to anybody, because it's so easy to do. And I feel it can build and build in momentum and make a difference. So on to the actual game changer project that I've devised for myself. And I talked about it a bit in the December 2nd chat and channel that I did, and that's on video. So some of you might have already heard about it, but in not so much detail. In that I devised this little program for myself, so that every day I accomplished that which served my soul. Now these things, let me just show you my little chart. Now this is January and this is February. All the blue dots are good ones. All the little yellows, not so good in February, are things I didn't manage to accomplish. So, what are they? My first one, on awakening in the morning, before we get out of bed, gratitude. Gratitude from the heart for the day that lies ahead of us. And White Cloud spoke a long time ago about every morning taking a drink from the golden chalice. And inside you visualize golden liquid, like the elixir of life type of thing. And so every morning now I have a celery juice, because celery apparently, before you have anything else in the morning, if you have a glass of fresh celery juice, I make it and freeze it, get one out the day before, it is so good to cleanse and heal your gut. And your gut is the place where your spirit resides. The majority of your spirit resides, apparently. Why, hence we say, I had this gut feeling, my guts told me, etc., etc. So to look after your gut is a really good thing to do, because then you can, function spiritually when you're looking after your spirit in a much higher form. So my celery juice is my little elixir of life, and my golden chalice from a plastic cup. But it's like visualizing, because visualizing, as you know, is so important, because we don't know the difference. So to visualize it is an actual reality for our being. So to, do it how you want. I have different thoughts about it every day. And when I haven't got that much time and I think, I've got to get out of bed, drink my celery juice and I just give thanks. And I imagine it as this golden liquid doing its best to enter into my body and look after it, type of thing. So that's number one on my checklist. Number two is my affirmations. Now, I've spoken about affirmations in the past many times, and I found that as I've been doing them over this 6 weeks, I've added little bits of what I felt were important to say within them. I also understand that some people don't feel comfortable with doing affirmations. For them, it's like, well, I can just feel and be that whole thing that I want to be and live like in my life. Cool, no problems. But I found that by doing them every day, and they take me quarter of an hour, because I've got 10 of them on the go at the moment, is like I might be feeling, a little tired or whatever, and I'm do it when I take the dog for a walk or whatever it might be, and I'm like, really, have I got to start? Hardly the attitude. But the minute I start, it's like, I know now I am, I pick up. And by the time I finish them, I'm in such a better mood. And for me, I'm putting out to the universe, I'm reaffirming every day, this is what I'd like in my life, please, sort of thing. I have found that by using this little format, that it really works for me. In that, I know now, and I might just say, you might go, God dear, by the time I finish saying that, it'll be bedtime. But truly, it becomes easier and easier. I know now I am happily vibrating within the highest frequency that enables and allows my intention for I deserve it. Then you say that one affirmation 3 times. So I know now I am happily vibrating within the highest frequency that enables and allows my intention for my body to feel, perform, function and appear in its perfected state of 24-strand DNA. I deserve it. I know now I am happily vibrating within the highest frequency that enables and allows my intention for financial abundance, indeed abundance in all things that are good, to flow through me with ease and grace. I deserve it. So each one you say 3 times, and at the end of the third time you say, I deserve it, and so it is, for the highest good of all. In gratitude, I am. Now you might think, good Lord, I haven't got all day. But truly, if you're out walking, my 10 to say that way take me quarter of an hour. And it is about the feeling, isn't it? It's about the feeling of being in that happy vibration to allow those things to come into your life. Making sure, of course, that there is no negativity within those sentences. You know, they have to be so positive. Oh dear, sorry, rambling a bit there, but I'm sure you are all well aware enough to know what I mean. So it is, and I will put underneath in the description of this video, I will write that down so you can take it. I know now. I know, that knowing. Now, the ever, there is only now. I am the divine. I am happily vibrating within the highest frequency that enables and allows my intention. You know, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I know you're listening and I know it's going to come about, type of thing. So those are the sort of the affirmations to make. Find for yourself, what do you want in your life? You know, do you want your car to sell? do you want, you know, to, I don't know, to join, to have more friends that are like-minded? Say the affirmations to bring those things that you require to you, and do them daily. If you can't, or you are unable to manage it on a particular day, then indeed, happily vibrate in the highest frequency with the intention of all that is that you want. Just feel in that happy space. So that's that one. Number 3 is my game changer video. Now, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. The Federation of Light came through this, I think, beautiful invocation regarding why we are here. I will put the link to it for you to listen to that YouTube, and I listen to it every day. As I do so every day, obviously each time something settles within me deeply and more, and I understand more of what those words actually truly mean. And it's like I'm affirming and confirming to myself and all that is why I'm here, to uplift the vibration of the planet and all who sail in her. So, you know, that is one thing that I really would like you to do within your particular project, because I feel when I was writing those words and making the video, you know, all those years ago, it felt within inside of me so big, you know, it was like, this is, the energy of these words are so deep and meaningful, you know, and here I am years later going, oh, interestingly enough, I'm now listening to it every day, and I'm asking others to do the same because I feel it's necessary. So that's the game changer one. The next one is, I don't know if you've heard about the Saint Germain Affirmation, about bringing into our being and creating the 24 strands of human DNA, as in the original perfected human being. So I will also put a link to where you can find that in the description below. And as I've been saying that, I have to say at first I was like, oh, hello, I couldn't quite gel with it and let it flow. And I was just reading it and not really feeling it. Whereas now, when I say it now, I feel so much more understanding of what is being talked about. And I actually am now able to say the words and feel the light coming down, feel the energy coming through my feet from Mother Earth, creating that 24 stranded DNA and putting it into all the cells in my body, type of thing. You know, it's like as you say it more and more, you understand all these things more and more. It makes such a difference to who we are becoming to take the time to do that. Now, some of you might feel, hello, 24 stranded DNA, what, we're going to get younger and younger and younger. You're having a laugh, Blossom. Yeah, I am, because I look at my face at 60, or my body, and I'm like, oh dear God, this would be really nice if this worked. Everything is possible. That's the way I'm looking at it. Everything is possible. And if I say that every day and I know it to be a truth, who's to say what I might look like in 5 years' time? I might look about 40 or something. But it's not just about that. It's about the energy and, the body functioning in its fullest state. I mean, can you imagine that? No aches and pains, no tiredness, everything functioning as it should. I feel to say that every day is really worth trying out. What have you got to lose, type of thing. So that's that one. Yoga, 10 to 15 minutes a day. Sometimes I even go 25 minutes because I'm enjoying myself so much. You don't have to tie yourself in knots. It's just a gentle stretching to serve this vehicle that serves your soul. And the place where when you breathe, the place that 10, 15 minutes of stretching and yoga puts me into is just so lovely. So lovely. Worth making the effort, because sometimes it can be like 9 o'clock at night and I think, oh, I haven't done my yoga. Ooh, can I be bothered? But I go and do it and I feel so glad I did, instead of sitting there for a quarter of an hour mulling over whether I should or shouldn't do it. That is the thing. It's like you just sometimes can't be bothered. Simple as that. Rather stare at the TV mundanely. Well, I don't watch much TV at all, but there's so much time I let slip by thinking nothings when I could be doing something like these things to serve my soul and to pick myself up and make me more of this warrior of light that I came here to be. Number 6 for me, love to someone, but for 1 minute of your day. 1 minute of your day. I have found that to be a really nice thing, and I never do it for just a minute because it just seems to be in an enjoyable place to do it for longer. But I close my eyes and I think, right, who would like some love from me today? And I find the most interesting people turning up. They might be of this earth, no longer of this earth. My grandmother, who was long gone, appeared in my mind's eye the other day, and I went, oh, hello, hello, what are you doing here, type of thing. And she said, I'm asking, and I thought, well, so I sent her, started sending her love. How lovely, haven't thought of you forever. And then I found as if she was asking my forgiveness, and I was like, well, for what? And she said, because I never really played with you. And I'm like, oh, didn't you? Oh, can't remember, type thing. And sort of has been watching me play with my grandson and the fun we have and everything. And I was like, join in, come on down, type thing. And I thought, how lovely is that? Different things are occurring out of nowhere just by this sort of seeing who wants to be invited into your space. And, just for that 1 minute, whoever turns up there, just put them in this bubble, hold their hands, stare into their eyes, and send them love. And it's such a lovely feeling to do, and also in the knowing that it's serving their soul and that they're receiving that love on a different level. Next one, love to the world for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, however long you like. There's somebody knocking at my door. There we go. Not sure what to do about that. Expect the unexpected, as they say. A man at the door during a survey. There we go. To continue. Dear, love to the world. Send out that love to the world. I find it very easy to visualize. I know some people don't find it as easy as me, I've discovered. But for me, I think, okay, you know, I'm sending out love to the world. Which way am I going to do that today? Sometimes I see myself fly above the world and like sort of look down and whew, these beams of golden light shining out from my eyes and hitting the planet and then spreading out all over to make it this golden globe type of thing. All different things. Sometimes I think love to the planet. You know, if I'm in a good mood, have a little, you know, 'cause I'm happy, clap your hands if you feel like a room without a roof. You know, imagine the whole world. That's what I do. All putting down tools, doing whatever they're doing. I go through different sort of people, what they might be doing in their world, putting tools down. Clap your hands if you feel like a room with everybody on the planet singing this happy song. To visualize that, to feel that, makes a difference to raising the vibration of the planet. Come up with all these different ways. I love the fun and the excitement of doing that. Do that. Man doing a survey at the door. Okay. Number 8, meditation. White Cloud, since the day we began working with each other, has always expressed the need for our souls to just meditate for 10 minutes a day. But we don't find the time always, do we? That 10 minutes to connect up, recharge your batteries. Take a plug up, plug it in up there, switch it on. Recharge your batteries. Like I've said many times, you don't forget to recharge your phone, do you? Plug it in, charge it up. What would you do without it? Same thing. Don't forget yourself. Recharge yourself. Go to that place, give yourself that space, that nothingness, that connecting up with your higher source, with the divine source, in order to bring that light and that energy through to your being, through into your humanity, and so therefore you can function and send that light out. It's so important to do your meditation. And I was blessed to be given this singing crystal bowl for Christmas from my husband, and it's in the key of F. And I do the ding ding, and then I go round and hear the vibration, and I started doing all this little, this singing. I am love, I am light, I am. It's like I'm just stirring a cooking bowl. But I've also found within doing that of late I've spoken in a different language, which is, I'm assuming, is a light language, but the more it's coming through me now, and when I'm doing meditation classes that I've started and that, I feel it's more ancient Native American, to be honest. No idea what's being said at all, but it feels nice. So I've just found myself sort of singing in this sort of Native American language. Sometimes they're sort of more upbeat type things, and sometimes they're very sort of slow and peaceful. So it's amazing, from giving yourself the time for two of yourself, what transpires from all that. Because if you didn't give yourself that time, you'd never know. I'd never know, oh hello, I'm singing in a different Native American language. Who would have thought? Not me. So important to meditate, just for 10 minutes a day. Number 9, a random act of kindness. Let's look at my little chart there. Number 9. No. Oh, I can't do that. No. Not always can I find the space, place to do a random act of kindness for somebody. Sometimes if I think, oh dear, haven't done that today, I might just send a text to somebody saying, thinking of you, love you, have a lovely day. Random act of kindness, done. When you're out, there's so often an opportunity just to say to somebody, can I help you with that? Or whatever it might be, random act of kindness. God, if we all just did one of those every day, how lovely and how different the world would feel. Where am I? Okay, these are just the 10, 12. Oh, hello, where's 11? Miss that somehow. It's just like, these are things for me that I, want to accomplish in my day. But so there's things like, take my supplements. My system doesn't work very well, and I'm high in copper, low in zinc, and I need those supplements at the moment to do the best I can to make my body function. And sometimes I forget to take them. Take my supplements, tick, etc. So those little things are definitely, 3 bottles of water at least a day. We need water in our body, and I'm terrible, and especially living in Australia, terrible at drinking water. Those things, serving my soul. So whatever those things for you, like, oh, I wish I did this more, I should do this more, put it on your list, on your game changer project list. One thing I think, that I would like to say is the gratitude come the evening. I am so blessed. I cannot tell you, to have moved to this house. We had to move. We rent our house, and the landlady sold up. We'd been there 9 years, and we put out, I manifested, and my husband and I manifested this amazing, perfect house for us. Just perfect. It's even got a fish pond, and the fish are having babies. I love it. But it has a deck on the second layer, and out there is Pomona Mountain and all these trees, and the sun sets down there. My house. Oh, good manifesting, Blossom. Good manifesting. So my husband and I, most nights when we can, go up there and watch the sunset, whether it's cloudy, whether it's whatever, and watch the sun go down, or might not go down because it's too cloudy. But that is a perfect time for my soul. I don't even have to think, it's radiating gratitude for the beauty that is there and the peace that is there. So for me, it's so easy for me to remember to give gratitude for all that is at the close of the day as the sun goes to bed, as I say to my grandson. So really, folks, that's sort of it. And you might go, well, thanks a lot, Bloss. To be honest, I've really debated about whether to do this, and who's could be interested, really. But then I just thought, well, even if 5 people undertake this, because my goal is to do this for a year, and I'm only in month 2, just to see how it serves my soul. And can I say, within being in the 2nd month, as I've said, yes, can I say yes? Can you say it 2 or 3 times? Yes. The difference in me, the difference of being able to snap out of something if I get pissed off. It's like, no, come on, is this serving? No, come on, where are you at? I can do it because I'm preparing myself all the time. Throughout each day, I am serving my soul. And by serving my soul, we are serving the whole. And I just feel I wanted to do this little video just because some of you who watch it might go, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm busy, busy as, but I'm going to find time to do that. Don't beat yourself up if you can't make anything on your chart for one day. Doesn't matter. That's the reason why I'm keeping this chart, just so that I can keep tag of, well, look how well you did do that day. You did it all, type of thing. You know, it's just like to be able to commend yourself, pat yourself on the back and think, yeah, I'm doing what I came here to do. I'm actually making a conscious effort to step up my game. We are, be, love, light. We are it. We know that now. But I feel in order to really, really step into our power, we need to take back our control and not be waylaid by all these things. Facebook, for example, you know, TV, all these things are just put there to dim us down, to dull us down. Get off Facebook for, you know, do it for 10 minutes. This was talked about in my last White Cloud meeting on Sunday, which I'm hoping to put the video up soon. But, you know, it's like 10 minutes of Facebook if you want it. If you usually find it, oh, it's 40 minutes, you could have done most of your game changer project for the day. Tick, 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 tick. What is valuable to you? What is valuable to your soul? And whatever it is, make the effort, make the point of doing it. If we all, can you imagine, if we all just did our own little game changer project every day, and then you said, oh, to somebody, oh, I'm doing my game changer project. What's that? Oh, well, it's just da 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 da. You should try it. Yes, I might. Pay it forward, pass it on, pass it on. The time is now, people. I've never felt so strongly this energy of hold on to your hats, here we go. And we need to be ready. And the thing is, it's not like, you know, I find myself sometimes saying, am I ready? Yep, I am ready. But the Federation of Light and White Cloud are saying, you are ready. And we need to be ready. We are ready. We've been preparing for so long to be able to, when the walls come crumbling down, which it looks like they might, to take charge, to bring to us those souls that will be looking for a beacon of light, and to explain to them, it's okay, this has been predicted forever, it's happening, come with me, let's have a little cuppa in the chat, type of thing. I think I'll go for a cuppa now. I've done my little chat. Just good luck with it. Have a go. You know, imagine doing this for a year. How that's going to make you grow and expand in your light. We are light, are we not? The highest light. And we are now ready, are we not, to really step up our game. We are the game changers. Golden rays. And many thanks if you've listened this far. Bye bye now.